Hello, warriors, and welcome to another fabulous week of my blog that I really put together each week with the thought of you and what might serve you best and how I can best help you. And so I hope that this helps you. This week is all about the holiday season. As I record this, it is about a week before Thanksgiving. I leave to pick up my oldest son at college on Friday for his Thanksgiving break, and so ever since Halloween in America, holiday season seems to have started, and that includes music in the stores and people. Starbucks already has their gifts out for the holiday season, and yeah. So no matter how you try to avoid it, this holiday season's firing up. So how about we not avoid it? Stress is created when we try to fight reality, when we try to avoid things that are going to happen. The holidays are gonna happen. There's no stopping them. Thanksgiving is next week. Summer is over. It's hard for me to accept. I keep thinking, oh, here's another warm day. Maybe I can wear shorts again. It's like, Susie, it's November in the Northern Hemisphere. It's getting cold. So I'm going to move into this next season with intention, and I invite you all along. How do we do that? With a little bit of planning. Let's bring consciousness to the choices we need to make about these upcoming 6 or 7 weeks. I encourage you to start with you and ask yourself the most important question for this holiday season, and I actually think for your life. How do you want to feel this season? Why is that the important question? Because how you feel impacts everyone and everything you come into contact with. A little bit of emotional intelligence 101 here. The thoughts that we think and the thoughts that we focus on create the way that we feel. The feelings that we feel. The way that we feel drives the way that we act. The actions we take, or if we're gonna not take action, if we react. So if we're feeling certain ways, it's going to show up in our life. If we're a mom and we feel strung out, stressed, or resentful, that's going to impact our kids and how we act around them. If we're married or in a committed relationship and we feel overwhelmed, bitter, or lonely, that's going to impact our partner. They're going to have a sense of how we're feeling. If at work we feel underappreciated or undervalued, our coworkers will be impacted, and even our work is going to show those sort of feelings because we're going to act in a certain way. Give yourself and those around you the gift of answering the most important holiday question: how do I want to feel? Do you want to feel energized and joyous this holiday season? Well, then which actions can you take to make that happen? Think of the things that you do to leave you, that in other years, think of the things that you've done that leave you feeling energized and joyous. Does a night out with your neighbors leave you smiling and full of zing? Schedule one for the holiday season. Do you feel joyous when you volunteer at your kid's school or a local food bank? Plan a visit. What have you done past holiday seasons that doesn't leave you feeling energized or joyous? Have you gone to neighbor events before where you leave and you're like, oh my, you feel like your head has just been put through a vice? Say no. Draw some boundaries. You're in charge of you and your life and how you feel. Do you want to feel calm and peaceful this season? What actions can you take to make that happen? Look at your calendar. How much free time do you have on that calendar? Create some. What kinds of things make you feel peaceful or calm? Do you enjoy writing holiday cards and sending them out? Well, then get them early and enjoy writing them calmly in front of a fire with a glass of tea. Really dig into that experience and enjoy connecting with people. Or did the mention of cards send a shiver up your spine? Then choose not to send them this year. It's your choice, guys, and I'm sorry, but frankly, people probably won't notice. I haven't sent them for a couple years. Keep thinking I'll get around to it, and right around this time of year, I choose, you know what, that's not on my priority right now for how I want to spend my time, my free time. It's not something that brings me the feeling of peace and calm, and so I choose not to do them. In future years, I might choose to do them. We'll see. Which holiday parties or events do you dread? Choose to RSVP no. I promise you, the people that are hosting the party, if you dread the party, they don't even want you there. Like, just keep your negative energy at home. It's fine. Again, like the Christmas cards, they might not notice. And if they do, it's okay. Just say, yeah, you know what? I stayed at home. Which holiday events do you look forward to? Put those on your calendar and think of the fun that you will have. Create the feeling of anticipation and excitement. How do you want to feel when you think about your finances? What do you need to do to make yourself feel that way? Plan your gift giving and stick to that plan. You can feel however you want to feel. Think about thoughts you need to focus on. You will feel a certain way and then take that action. Plan your holiday season instead of just moving through it. I have never had a client tell me that they want to feel overwhelmed, gluttonous, or anxious. Yet, when we don't deliberately plan, we often end up feeling that way, and I end up working with clients in December and January who feel overwhelmed, gluttonous, and very anxious. Financially, the word bereft comes to mind too, but stressed is a better one. Choose to move consciously into this holiday season. It's up to you. We have the time right now, and we can sit and plan. We always, often, most people choose to think of what they want their new year to be like, and they create some sort of action plan to do that. Let's do the same for this holiday plan. Get specific and create an action plan. Here are 5 super holiday questions you can ask. How do you want to feel at holiday events? How do you want to feel at home? How do you want to feel when you're shopping for gifts? How do you want to feel when you're attending family dinners? How do you want to feel on December 26th or January 2nd? You can make this happen. You are in charge of how you feel because you get to choose the thoughts you focus on. If you'd like to dig further into this work and these questionings, check out my blog because I offer free holiday journal prompts. And actually, if I figure it out, I'll put it at the bottom of the YouTube link. The more consciously we live our lives, the better we feel. How do I know this? Because this is my life and I have bounced around. I used to bounce around like I was putting out fires in my life for years, doing what others wanted me to do, acting how I thought others wanted me to act, saying yes to most opportunities that came my way because I thought that's what I should do. This is not a blog post on that, but one urging you to get clear about what you want in your life and what you want for the next 6 weeks, because you can make it happen. Why do I care? Well, because as a blog lover, I love you, and a YouTube watcher, I do, but also because the more calm and in control people there are walking around in this world, the calmer and less reactive everyone is walking around in this world. That reflects on everyone. It sort of oozes out this nice calm feeling instead of oozing out this, oh my God, run. You've been there in the supermarket like, ah. If we all took care of our own emotional needs, we'd show up better in our relationships, in work, in traffic, in supermarkets, with our kids as calmer, more forgiving humans. And frankly, that's all I want for Christmas. Let's go, warriors. How do you want to feel this holiday season?